What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Kai Austin once again. Happy Saturday. How you doing? If you notice, for the past about 10 videos, I'm wearing a black shirt now. So for now on, that'll be my trademark, trying to make a name for myself, in the world of YouTube, and media, whatnot. But anyway, so tonight was part 2 of Miss Iyanla Fix My Life. This is the second time Shelby and Neffe came to see Miss Iyanla. And unfortunately, she could help them because her expertise is life coaching and spiritual psychology. She has no expertise. She has no expertise or any credentials in mental health. So unfortunately, the only thing those two could do was actually divorce, which in my opinion is a good thing because I feel Shelby should have undivorced Neffe last year because she is quite a character. And now, the reason behind her character is now diagnosed as bipolar. And what happens is Neffe didn't finish her counseling. Most black people who go to counseling often don't finish. The last time she came to the process 3 hours late. This time she's 45 minutes late. No, because in the black community, even now with me, I'm certified by the state in mental health. And most people who get counseling and whatnot and everything, their problem is that they get help, but oftentimes it's forced by the courts. Most of them don't go in by themselves because they figure that if I get counseling, that's weak. Men in particular. And Neffe was diagnosed with bipolar disorder. My mom had that because my mom had a series of addiction on drugs in the 80s. She was addicted heroin, methamphetamine. I mean, she's dead, so. But she had highs and lows like Neffe. And she coped with that by using more drugs and drinking and whatnot. I mean, she had a hard life, and that was her path, But she passed away last year of breast cancer. So, that was her life and her path. But Neffe, in my opinion, is very disrespectful and nasty, number one. You get on national television in front of, 5 million people and admit you're cheating with another man, saying that you have the urge to suck another man's dick on TV. What kind of mess is that? And I could understand that, she has children who are newborns, I could see. All her children are over 10 years old. All her children are over 10 years old, meaning they're conscious, So, meaning, at some point in in life, okay, they're going to see and hear that their mom was a whore. These kids today, 2000 on, are exposed to too much. It comes out in bad behavior in school and whatnot. They're exposed to too much. They are. Because you to say that on TV, I mean, that's kind of, inappropriate. Certain things you keep to yourself, at least. Now, Shelby, on the other hand, he got some swag this time. I admire his confidence. He got it back. But, according to Miss Iyanla, he's overly confident, and in her opinion, his arrogance is ruining their relationship, which I don't believe that at all. I just believe now he's getting his voice back. But what happens now, he's doing it too much now. That's the way it comes off, as arrogance. And to some degree it is, but he's been through a lot. He's been through a lot with Neffe. Last year, she gave him a heart attack. This man, 39 years old, had a heart attack, a baby. Not even 40 yet. A 39-year-old baby had a heart attack. Now he got a bleeding ulcer? I mean, she's making this man sick. And I hate to say, the old saying, he's a glutton for punishment. He's a glutton for punishment. Because as black men, you know, we marry our mothers. So we think that a woman being bitchy, defiant, disrespectful to us is normal. But it's not. It's not. This man had a lot going for him. He's down to earth, educated, with her. This woman's making his life a living hell. And he seemed to like it. But you know what? If you like it, I love it. That's his life. But anyway, I'm glad that those two are getting a divorce. But these two have 5 kids. And these kids are being exposed to dysfunction. Those 5 children are being exposed to dysfunction. Last time, they live in a hotel. 5 kids. I mean, the black community just got to do better than this. We have to. Because these kids today, 2000 and on, are not seeing the black man and woman get along. And it's kind of not our fault, but it is, you know. Because in the 80s, you know, when the CIA put drugs in the black community, our elders who were 20 then, were now 50, they were on drugs. You know, most of our fathers were out there in the street, amongst the dancers and strippers and thoughts. So in that time period, most black people didn't come two-parent households. So with kids from the 80s, we think that dysfunction is normal, and it's not. Studies prove that as black women get married, she's divorced in the first 5 years. That is fact. Studies prove when an average black man and woman gets married, they're divorced within the first 3 to 5 years. That is fact. Because how to be married, we don't know how. How to be married, we don't know how. She's taught a college degree in independence and booty. He's taught swag and all that shit. But how to live in the house together, we have a model. The kids in the 80s did not have a model of how to be man and wife and house together. So most African Americans who were reared in the 80s have no clue how to be married. Even nowadays on TV, we have dysfunction, love and hip hop, and Nick Cannon and these shows where they carrying on and fighting and stuff. You know, that's all we know. Anyway, I'll say it again. I'm glad those two are divorced, because those two are making each other sick emotionally. She has bipolar, and he has a bleeding ulcer. So these two are sick people coming together, raising kids, and they're suffering in the process. And me being certified in mental health, okay, most black people who request help, most of them get the help. They do. But the problem is, like Ms. Neffe, they don't fall through the process. Let's say, for example, the counselors say go to therapy for 6 months. They go 4 months or 2 months. Oh, I'm fine. No, you're not fine. Healing takes time. Even me, I had counseling for about 9 months, because I told you already, my mom was a drug addict. I came in a household where all my parents did was fight and carry on. My mom was a crackhead. My uncle was a crackhead as well. Still, I was exposed to dysfunction. I had to get some counseling because I was an angry person. And me as a man, I had to own the fact I was angry and get help in the process. because the mental problems in the black community go undiagnosed. It comes out in violence, stabbings, shootings. You know, it comes out in other ways that has to be addressed and healed. That is fact. Anyway, I'm Kai Austin. Leave me comments down below. Press like, click subscribe. I'll catch you guys later. Be safe out there.